I get a lot. I used to just hashtag like anything I would put on Instagram with hashtag gayboy, hashtag instagay, because you automatically get like an additional 50 likes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing that for every single one.
Yeah, but then
Instagay.
I get all these followers or these guys. Like every picture that they don't put on clothes. Every picture is them in like a Speedo. Like on vacation.
Sounds great.
That's a big part of being
Insta-gay?
gay is being on vacation.
Yeah, 'cause
constantly.
They
you don't
go
have
on
kids.
vacation
Yeah.
all the time.
They're like Brandon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, being gay.
They're
is
like Brandon with a better body.
I used to be gay.
Did
How
you?
was it?
Not like did sex with men, but like I just see pictures of myself at like 8, and I'm like, that kid's gay.
Oh, I was gay in the like
Yeah.
good at computers sense.
Oh no, I was like the theater, like
Oh, really?
fingers. Yeah. I was a performer.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then
You didn't kiss any boys?
I did. I kind of still liked girls, but you know, I was still a fag.
Dude,
Yeah.
I have one of the gayest childhood memories. I was such a fucking whenever someone I feel like all little kids, when you tell them specifically not to do something,
Yeah.
they just want to do the fucking want to do the exact opposite. And it was my parents had the don't show your privates to a stranger conversation in that phase.
Yeah. Continue your thing.
And I was hanging out with like this kid, the next door kid. I think his name was like, who gives a fuck? He was my neighbor in Baltimore when I was growing up, and I asked to see his dick when I was like 6 years old.
Oh no, mine was
like,
different.
I was like, so do you want to show each other our privates? And he was like, no, thank you. Thank God that kid wasn't like some weird. I would have been gay from that point. I would have gotten.
See, but that's just your memory contorting what actually happened.
Yeah,
it was
but-
actually a 30-year-old man.
Yeah, and I sucked his
And that's
dick.
why you have that Instagram account.
And that's
That.
when I was a kid. Like, okay, so first of all, I didn't mean gay like in the sex way, but like,
Sure.
there was like I was at a birthday party and like they had Belle from Beauty and the Beast there, and I like stood up like in the middle of her like presentation for the kids, and I was just like, well, if you're really Belle, where's the Beast? You know, like I was
said
just
it like that, too?
I was like sassy, yeah.
I think
And,
everybody does like stuff that's because you're a little boy, so you
Right.
don't have like all the rules of masculinity
Yeah,
drilled
yeah,
into
right.
you by the oppressive patriarchy.
by the patriarchy, it's true.
But I remember when I was like 6 or 7, maybe I was like 8 or 9. I thought like Nathan Lane was my favorite actor, and then I found out he was
Iago.
gay. I
Yeah,
found
yeah.
out he was gay, and he wasn't Iago. Gilbert Godfrey was
Godfrey.
Iago.
Wait, who is Nathan?
Timon
Lane?
and one of
He was
Timon
one
or
of yeah,
Pumbaa.
yeah, yeah,
Timon.
yeah. That's probably why
Pumbaa,
he
he
was
was
my favorite
Pumbaa.
actor.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like the
yeah.
one
From
oh,
Lion
he's like the voice from Lion
the
King.
wise guy.
Yeah, exactly.
The funny.
So and then I remember finding out he was gay and being like sad,
Dude,
when
I have a very
He'll never
similar
have
story.
kids.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember.
he's never gonna have babies.
He's broken.
Dude, I was such a fan of the Rosie O'Donnell show. The
talk show?
The talk
With
show.
the koosh balls?
The koosh balls,
You
dude.
throw the
I would
koosh
watch
balls?
that shit every day after school when I was like 7.
You're
And I
a
remember-
lesbian, dude.
And I
That means
remember,
you're a lesbian.
and my mom was like, Rosie O'Donnell's gay. And I was like, no, she isn't. And then when I found out, I prayed for her to turn. Like, I was also religious, and I prayed she would, like, not go to hell. I was so bummed out.
Yo, the other thing about the penis thing you were saying, like my parents used to have dinner parties and like put me and my cousin to sleep, and we just run down like 10 minutes later where we like pull our pants down and just hold our like tiny little boy penises and like run around and say penis party, penis party, penis
Really?
party. Yeah, and like the adults would all die of laughter. We knew it was like an
Yeah.
A1
Except
bit.
like the one adult there who
That
was
was
a
like,
pedophile and he was just sweating bullets.
Yeah.
And just like, please make them stop.
Please go tuck Adam and his friend in if you'd like.
Go to bed. No,
That is a good bit.
we thought that was great. That was
Yeah,
an
my
A1 bit.
cousin would do that when he was a little kid. He would like get his dick hard and then complain that it hurt. When he was like 5, he used to run around. He's like, "My dick hurts. It's too hard. My dick hurts."
Oh, let me get that for you, son.
I didn't know what an erection was, and I had a boner popping out of my boxer shorts. when I was a little kid, and my dad looked at it, and he goes to my mom. He's like, "Joanne, he has an erection. Like, come here right now." And I was like, I don't even know what that is. My
What
penis
was she
just-
supposed to do?
She's supposed to hit it.
She should-
Put it away.
Why is that the mom's job? That's the dad's job.
She jerks you off to completion, right?
Yeah, that would be gay. If my
Happy
dad-
Mother's Day to all the single moms out there who have to bat away their sons' erections.
Put on yellow
Do you guys get
dishwashing
walked
gloves.
in on jerking?
Yes, but I had one time I like deadbolted the apartment.
They couldn't come into their home.
Well, yeah. I was like a latchkey kid, so like my mom wouldn't get home till like 7. So I had, in between 10 and like 13, it was like, okay, well I get home at 2:45, and then I masturbate until 6:59 p.m. and then my mom comes home, and then there was, but it was occasionally she would come home early or something, and there was like one afternoon where I just had like everything out, like the whole setup. I think I had like a back massager I was like using to jack my dick off with. And
Rubbing your balls with it while you beat off.
yeah. I got like
Vibrating your taint.
Yeah, I was just calling her Chev, like her rosary beads in my ass. She's like, just a second, and she's like, the door is deadbolted, so she's like screaming through the whole, like, what are you doing in there? Why can't you open the door now? It's like a small apartment, so there's no way I'd be like, oh, I have to walk all the way through, and I'm like dropping shit. It was like banging against something, the vibrator or like the back massager. It's like hitting the bed frame. It's like, yeah, that was embarrassing, but never walked in on
My
completely.
mom walked in on me, and she saw it, and then she goes, it's very late. You should go to bed. And then she started laughing and left.
Really?
It was the worst.
She like looked at your dick.
I don't know if she saw. I was just like,
She licked her lips.
I like turned around and I was like, oh, my ass was.
Dude, no, I got walked in on like 3 weeks ago.
By your
I was
mom?
at my grandmother. She was my fucking. I was just
As
like,
a man,
huh?
as a man, dude.
As a man, as a fucking 27-year-old man right now, I was home for Easter, and my grandmother like never leaves her room, and I'm just beating off with the door open. Or no, the door's closed, but she never leaves her room, and she just like completely uncharacteristically barges in to give me like Easter money. She's got like, I'm just
Like $10?
straight up cranking my hog. There is no doubt. It was
Just leave it on the table.
There was no. She's like, I'll come back later.
No. Put the money down. Put the money down.
I am just beating off, dude. Like a computer, you can hear the porn.
That's
She's like-
great.
yeah, dude.
I had a friend growing up who was like Venezuelan, and they were like weird. His family's Venezuelan, and he's like, yeah, my dad taught me how to masturbate. Like his dad like instructed him how to do it, and he would like buy porn for him and shit.
That's
And so
nice.
his family was like very sexually progressive. They just accepted that their son had to masturbate, and like he would just leave the door to his the computer room open. And it wasn't like a big house or anything. It was like there was the kitchen and then the stairs and then like the room where they had their computer. And you have the door wide open, and his mom like would just be walking by, and he would just be like masturbating. And we'd come over, and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's upstairs." And we'd go up there, and be like, "Hey guys," it's like dick out, just beating off. And that's a part of their culture.
Venezuela, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Julio, what's his name?
Well,
Chavez?
the Germans,
Chavez,
yeah,
yeah.
the
Beats
Germans
off.
brought it over after they
Escaped.
Well, were welcomed with open arms into South
I mean,
America.
they was greeted as liberators.
Yeah, they were immediately, they had a ticker tape parade for all the Nazis that quote unquote escaped to South.